And I wanted to get your thoughts on a story in The Sun this morning, Gabby. Gramps is champ. That's the headline. A granddad has become one of the world's top arm wrestlers, having only taken up the sport just 3 days ago. Didn't even know it was a sport, but there you go. 53-year-old Mark Walden won gold for Team GB. Well done at the IFA European Championships in Finland. He's been nicknamed the Hulk by his grandchildren. Congratulations to Mark. What's that kind of got us thinking about maybe who's the strongest player you've ever played with?
Ooh.
Did you ever have arm wrestles?
No, we didn't. No. But I'd say strongest up there would be Michael Richards. Strong guy.
In what way then? So how are you judging
just like
his strength
when you're playing with him, and anyone shoulder barged him, he'd go flying. John Carew as well. He was a giant of a man.
Yeah.
I'd say them two definitely.
And have you got any other stories then about Micah?
Michael was like the joke of the changing room with me. We sat next to each other. We would you kind of egged each other on a bit to do stuff. And then, but the changing rooms, honestly, when I think back now, like that's the biggest thing that players miss is that changing room banter.
You always hear it, don't you?
Because you get in at like maybe 9 a.m. and when you walk in, you're going to get judged about your clothing, what are you wearing, from head to toe. Remember Shay Given used to come in like he'd come, honestly, like someone had dressed him in the dark. So you get hammered about your clothing, and some players are coming in like just not even awake, and it's like you're getting hammered for your clothing. So it's a brutal environment. It's brutal. Yeah, players were getting their trainers stuck to the carpet with super glue.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, you come back in from training, your trainer's been stuck. So one of the injured players would probably end up doing it to you. Robert Snodgrass was always the culprit. He was a joker. One player got his shirt signed, so he'd come in a t-shirt. And we weren't having it, to be fair. We weren't having his T-shirt, so we all signed it.
Oh, it wasn't fashionable
and
enough.
Paul Lambert come in, he was like, what are you all doing? And he signed it as well. It was a bit, honestly, it was hilarious. And we put you back up and you weren't happy. I'm not surprised. I didn't think I'd be happy. I don't think I'd do very well with this. All your stuff away. So I was going to say, how would you protect your stuff? Yeah, so the last 45 years of that villa, they changed the changing room and they had lockers with your code. So you had to lock your stuff away, your trainers, your car keys. People's cars were getting moved to the other side of the training ground. People were putting emptying bins in people's cars. Oh, goodness. Honestly, like I'm not sure I'd deal with this very well. You get in your car when you finish training, you'd have like about 50 bottles of Lucozade water in the back of your seat. No, and then who pays for all that? I don't know, but then you obviously didn't. The PR press officer, he'd get involved, and it went wrong for him because players started. Well, I think one player put his tie down, literally. Got a knife from the kitchen and put his tie down. Slashed the tyre? Slashed his tyre. This is what happens at football clubs. Slightly going down the criminal route now, exactly. Really. So when we're not training and watching videos of other teams, it's carnage, like a big playground. But I'm not sure it's that bad now. I think maybe before it was a bit... things have changed a little. It was carnage. It's the usual, someone pouring water over you when you're in the shower. Just like... Pouring water over you when you're in the shower. Cold water, sorry. Cold water. Just checking. Checking. All right. It sounds as though it was a place you had to really toughen up. Very childish. I'm sure. And yes, I can imagine.
talkSPORT Breakfast. Waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.